guys, this is Miss Hendee, your laptop lady and instructional technologist, and I'm here today to talk to you about single sign-on. Single sign-on is the way that you're going to set up your password recovery by answering 5 security questions, and then we're going to go back into single sign-on in order to change your password. Now, the point of this today is to make sure that you're able to change your password later if you forget it, and also to make your password even more secure by changing it from your ID number to something that you create yourself. If you've already changed your password once, that's great. That means that you've already done the security questions and everything. We're still going to change our password again so that it won't make you change your password again here in just a few weeks. We're just all going to do the same thing today. And I'm going to walk you through that process. It should only take you about 5 minutes. Teachers, you may want to play this video twice so that students can trade devices or use their cell phone or something like that. Maybe everybody in your class doesn't have a device to use, so this way they can borrow cell phones or laptops from each other to go through the process. There are 2 steps to what we're going to do today. Part 1 is just setting up your security questions. So, once you're logged into your laptop or your cell phone or your tablet or whatever you are using to set up your system today, get logged into it. We are going to go to Google Chrome. Teachers, feel free to pause this video at any point so that your group of kiddos can catch up. So once your laptop is on, we're going to go to Google Chrome and type in the URL bar www.tinyurl.com/ that's the / CISD change password. Now students, you're going to notice that I've created several tiny URLs and you'll see those throughout campus or when you're buying your insurance and things. That's not the official website, it's just going to take you to the official website. This is a shortcut link. It's something that's easier to remember than something with a bunch of random letters and numbers after it. So again, that's tinyurl.com / CISD change password. It'll come up with this screen that says Crowley ISD Single Sign-On Solution. The first thing that we need to do is log in with our username and password. Both of these will be your ID number unless you have changed it. If you've already changed your password once, then you're going to go ahead and log in with that password that you've changed it to. Otherwise, it's just ID. You're going to be given 5 security questions, and the purpose of this, you'll see this a lot, especially when you start to set up accounts for college or when you move out on your own and you have like a utility bill that you have to pay. If anytime you have an online account, they're usually going to ask you to answer some security questions. The purpose of this is that next time when you try to log in, or if somebody else tried to log in as you, they would not know the answers to your security questions, and so they wouldn't be able to get in, but you would be able to. So there are 5 security questions. Hopefully you've thought about these this week, and maybe you've talked with your parents about them. The 5 security questions are the name of your first pet, your favorite movie, your favorite sports team, your favorite book, and your mother's maiden name. Now, maybe you never had a pet. That's fine. You still have to answer the question because the computer doesn't know that you've never had a pet. They still need an answer. So give it an answer that you're going to be able to remember. Even if maybe you don't have a pet or you don't like sports, so you don't have a favorite sports team, put in an answer that you'll be able to remember in case you need to reset your password later. In fact, you will have to reset your password here in just a couple of minutes, but this is something that you need to be able to remember throughout your time in Crowley ISD. So teachers, you may want to go ahead and pause the video while your students get caught up on answering their 5 security questions. When we come back, once you unpause the video, then we're going to be ready to move on to the next part. Okay, so once you have answered your 5 security questions, you should click Save, and then a page like this will come up, and that means that you're done with part 1. Once it lets you into the website, into single sign-on where you see this dark screen with a bunch of little tiles, then you are done setting up your security questions. If you logged in and it automatically went to this page, then that may be because you have set up your security questions in advance. So, teachers, please pause until everyone is caught up with part 1, and then we're going to go on to part 2. Okay, part 2 today is now we're going to change our password. Everybody's password started out as just their ID number. We want to make it more secure so that nobody else can get into your account accidentally. So I need you to go back to the same website that we started at, www.tinyurl.com/CISD change password. And guys, you can also get to this website by going to the Crowley ISD homepage. You'll click on Parents and Students, and then you would find Single Sign-On in the list. So all this website is doing is giving you a shortcut to that page. You can still get to it the normal way. You'll notice that it comes up to the exact same sign-on screen. You're going to put in your username, which is your ID number, but this time I'd like you to click that you forgot your password. That's going to let you reset it. Now it's going to come up and say, okay, you forgot your password, so you need to answer these 5 security questions. They don't want any random person being able to say that you forgot your password and let any random person reset it for you. They only want you to be able to reset your password. So now you're going to go through those same 5 security questions, put in the same answer that you did a minute ago, keep clicking Next until you get to the end of all 5. Once you've answered all 5 questions correctly, it's going to let you set a new password. You'll have to type in that password twice, just to make sure that you didn't accidentally have a typo. So type in the password here, and then where it says Confirm Password. There are some requirements that we need you to meet. Your password needs to be at least 8 characters. It can be more. And that needs to include a capital letter, a lowercase letter, a number, and a special character. A special character is any of the little symbols that you see on the keyboard. So sometimes you can use a 0 instead of an O, or you can use an exclamation point instead of an I, or something like that. Those are some tricks to passwords that you could use if you wanted to. It's not a good idea to make your password your name or anything like that. Nothing that somebody's going to easily guess. So 8 characters, including a capital, lowercase, a number, and a special character. And of course, you can have more than one number, you can have more than one capital letter, that's fine. As long as you at least meet these requirements, then you're good. Once you have typed in your new password twice, you're going to click Next, and then you'll be done. Now, it's very important that you do not share your security answers or your password with anybody. You don't want anybody to have your password and be able to get into your account, and you also don't want them to have the answers to your security questions, because then they could change your password, and you don't want anybody else to be able to do that. So protect that information. It is private, and you want to make sure that it stays secure. Now at this point, let's take a look at what this password affects. This password is your password for your computer, your Wi-Fi, your email, and for your single sign-on. So you'll use this for your Office 365. You'll use it to log onto your computer each day. You'll use it to set up your Wi-Fi if your Wi-Fi goes out and you need to reset it. You will not use this password for Skyward or for Blackboard. Those can be reset separately. Now, if you have successfully answered your 5 security questions and you have successfully changed your password, now your teacher is going to have a blue sheet of paper that you need to sign. It's very important that you sign this paper if you have been successful, because then I'll know that your password has been reset. If you were not able to reset your password today, please do not sign. Your teacher is going to give me this piece of paper and I'll look at it and I'll see that your signature is missing, and that will tell me that you had a problem and that I need to help you get your password reset. So at this time, teachers, please have students sign who were able to successfully change their password. Now, if you ever forget your password in the future, here's what you're going to do. You will go back to tinyurl.com/CISD change password. You'll do the exact same thing that we just did, put in your ID number and click Forgot Password. And it will take you through this whole process again of answering your 5 security questions and creating a new password. So you can do this next month if you want to. You can do it tomorrow if you have forgotten your password. You will have to do this again every year. So it'll be an annual process that you go through, but you'll know how to do it. If you have any questions, please come see me during my office hours, and I will be happy to help you. Also, if you ever forget your password and you're not able to answer those security questions, if something happens and you just cannot for the life of you remember the answer to one of those questions, you can come see me and I can help you reset your password. Just make sure that you have your student ID so that I can make sure that it matches who you say you are, and we can get you taken care of. Teachers, please replay this video if you have other students who need to get their password reset. Thanks, and have a great day.